What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Comics Clash. It's Isaiah. I just finished watching Avatar: The Way of Water, so today I'm going to be giving you guys my full spoiler review on the film. If you have not seen it yet, go and watch it and then come back and watch this video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and yeah, let's dive into the review. Alright, so Avatar: The Way of Water is the long-awaited sequel for the first Avatar movie, which I did not see until yesterday, and I was pleasantly surprised. I really liked the first Avatar. It's a really solid film. It was interesting and intriguing, and it's just a very entertaining, fun film, and I can understand why a lot of people want to go see and revisit that when it came out, because the visuals are stunning and the story is very entertaining and immersive. And then with the sequel, Avatar: The Way of Water, I think it's a really enjoyable sequel. I don't think it lives up to the first one, but it is still a beautiful, immersive movie that keeps you captivated inside of the world of Pandora, and I just really enjoyed it. I think it's a very intricate and it's a really cool film. It's a really deep film. The visuals are amazing and the score is fantastic, and I just really enjoyed this film. It captivated me throughout most of the runtime. Well, I will say it is very long, and they could have cut it down a whole lot. I think that was definitely one of my issues with the film. It's still very captivating. I was still kind of interested in seeing what was happening with the plot, and just the build-up was really nice, and James Cameron knows how to direct this type of film, and he did a great job with it. One thing I will say is that this movie might not be able to make a really big franchise like 7+ movies. I don't think he'll be able to, but if James Cameron can keep up the consistency that this film did to the first film, I think he could do a good job at building a franchise. Even though it might not make sense as of right now, he might be able to do a great job, and I'm really excited to see what he can do. Now, I want to talk about some other things, like the characters. They're really great. I think they were really interesting. It was fun to see them have some arcs throughout the story. Since it was really long, everyone was pretty much fleshed out. Now, I will say that Neytiri was very sidelined in this movie. She didn't have an arc or anything at all, but all the rest of the characters, they were really fleshed out. They had some interesting storylines going on with them, and I like seeing them develop throughout the entire film, which was really nice to see. Yeah, but it was weird that Neytiri didn't really get an arc in this film. She was just kind of there in the background. She didn't do much at all throughout the entire film. Her kids definitely had more screen time than she did, and that was actually kind of surprising. I wanted to see a bit more of her, but other than that, everyone got their time to shine. It was really fun to see everyone be fleshed out, and their characters were more interesting in this movie. It was really just fun to see. Now, I think them killing off Nediam really enhanced their characters, and it was really great. I think it's going to flesh out the family even more, and seeing what they do to people who pass away and like where they go, it's really sweet, and I really liked how they did that with the spiritual aspects of the film, and I just really enjoyed that. I thought that was really cool. Other things about this movie that were really great was the score. Like I've mentioned before, it was really beautiful, and the new song by The Weeknd was really awesome. That really enhanced the experience of the film. Now, with all the excitement and fun that I had with this movie, there are a few issues, so let's dive into them. First, the character of Spider. He kind of felt like he was forced into this movie, and I didn't really like him that much. He wasn't a very interesting or character that you want to root for, and him saving the bad guy at the end was really annoying, because I really hated the villain in this film. Like, he's the worst. He's actually a horrible, horrible person, and why'd he have to save him? I was really pissed off about that, but I get that they want to set up him for the sequel as him coming back, but it just really pissed me off that Spider did that, and I didn't really like his character that much throughout the entire film. Second thing I want to say is the runtime. Like I mentioned before, it just was way too long. There was a lot that they could have cut down on, and it just felt like they were stretching out way too long, and that James Cameron, I know he wants to flesh it out really nicely, but there's some scenes that are like, was that really necessary to input into the film? And yeah, other than that, this was a really enjoyable film. The visuals are stunning, the music's great, the characters are interesting, and it's a really fun movie. Other than a couple issues with the pacing and how long the film was, I really enjoyed it, and it definitely lives up to the first film. I'm going to give Avatar: The Way of Water an 8 out of 10. It's a film that is just really great, and I had a really great time with it. Tell me what you guys thought about the movie down below in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.